After meeting your contact at the nightclub, the submarine will be unlocked. You get it at Warstock Cash and Carry. And you have a number of options that you can use to enhance it. The first one here being color. I chose that color there, and you can see it costs $75,000 to change the color. I'm using this flag here. It is free. I'm going to use a British flag for this. You can add a sonar station, and that adds 1.2 million. You can also add a guided missile station. Now, I don't know if you need these for the heist or not, but I bought all of them anyways, and most of these are pretty expensive. 1.9 mil for guided missiles. A weapon workshop's the cheapest at 350,000. And then the moon pool vehicles, these are not cheap. You've got the Sparrow helicopter, and then you've got a personal submarine, the Avisa. And those will run you 3.3 mil, and that'll give us a grand total of over $9 million to buy the submarine. Not cheap. Hopefully you've been saving your money. Then you can bring up your interaction menu and go to services and go down to the submarine here and request it. And it will then locate it right off the coast from where you are, nearest to you. These are actually fixed locations along the coast. So you can see it's sitting right out here. It'll always spawn in that location over in Chumash, for example. I could go over there on my Mark II here, but we're going to do the full treatment here. We're going to go down to services and go down to the submarine here. And we're going to request a vehicle. We're going to request the Sparrow. The other vehicle, of course, is the personal submarine, the Avisa, but we want the Sparrow to fly over and land on the submarine. Once you get close enough, you'll get a prompt to enter the submarine. And this puts us into the moon bay of the submarine. And the moon bay has two levels. This is the upper level that has the Sparrow, and there's a lower level down there. We'll go down there and have a look, see what the Avisa personal submarine looks like. There's also a little control room right off of the moon room here. I'm not really sure what this is for. But we'll come over here. We're going to go down one level. This is not far enough. We've got to go down one more level. A little window so you can see the personal submarine right there, the Avisa. This is the engine room, I'm guessing. And off to the left here, we have another door. It'll put us over by the stairways. It goes down to the moon bay down here. And here is the Avisa, little personal submarine. Like I said, I don't know if any of these options are required for the heist or not. I haven't done the heist yet. Plan to do one today. Probably put up another video giving more details about what you actually do need for this stuff. But the Avisa looks pretty cool. Come back over here by the engine room again. So this looks to be the stern of the submarine, where we have the engine. Pretty cool looking. Lots of details in here. And back here you see this orange ladder. Wherever you see an orange ladder, that's an exit, so you can leave the submarine. And I believe there's only 2 of those. I think there's only that one there, which is at the stern. And I believe there's one more up at the bow of the ship, up by the bridge. And we're going to head up that way right now. There are also sleeping quarters here because you can spawn here. We'll have a look at those as well. Let's get back up here. Go back through the moon bay here. There's also this that'll take you right down to the submarine. So you don't have to walk away, all the way around to the back if you want to just get down here real quick and jump into it. On the forward lower level here, get this hallway that runs down here. But this will take us down. This is another ladder that will take us up towards the bridge area. And this here, I'm not even sure what this is, but we're heading up towards the torpedo room right now. Got a weapon workshop here, and here is the torpedo room. So we have a we have these torpedoes that we can fire at other ships or what have you underwater. Pretty cool. Back through here, some kind of control room. None of that stuff works except for the, of course, the weapon workshop will work. You can upgrade your weapons there. So we'll head back up here. All the way up to the promenade deck. This is a deck parallel with the helicopter, the moon bay. When we walk straight up here, we are on the bridge. The bridge is very, very highly detailed. All kinds of cool stuff to check out. We're going to go past that and back to the living quarters. You can see there's stairs down there. Or that orange ladder is so that you can leave the sub. That is the bow exit. And then down here we have sleeping quarters. And if you set yourself a spawn point, this is where you're going to spawn inside of the submarine. Got a wardrobe access there as well. Have some more crew sleeping quarters back in here. You can see these bunks. We'll head back up to the bridge area. Oh, and this is the other orange ladder that I spoke of before that lets you exit. So we have 3 total. There's one on the bridge, one at the bow, and one at the stern for exiting the submarine or entering. You'll find hatches on top of the submarine that correspond to those. I've registered as a CEO here so that we can look at the planning controls here. You can't access them from this side. You have to go around to the other side of the planning table in order for them to activate.
Hello.
Now you get the prompt to activate the planning tool. And there's a little map of the island. Over here we have a missile launching console. So we have guided missiles that'll give us a point of view of the missile so we can sort of fly it in real time into our target. So I'll launch one here so you can see what that looks like. They fly a pretty long ways and they can get some pretty significant altitude. There we go, we're aiming straight up. Kind of swinging around here. I'm going to aim up a little more as well so I can get some altitude. Hopefully we'll go quite a ways inland here. And that's probably about the apogee of the flight. Yep. We're now headed down. I'm now unable to make it go any further inland, so we'll see if we can hit something here with it. All right, there you go. That's the missile launching capability, the guided missile launching capability. You can see we now have a 1-star rating. Well, I've never really had the police able to do anything to me while I was in the submarine. This is a helm area here, but we'll have a look at the periscope real quick. So here's the periscope, and using the periscope you can also launch missiles. And in this instance, it'll lock on. They're not guided. They're locked on missiles like heat-seeking, like right there. I'll launch that missile. Boom, there it goes. So it's just like the Mark II, except they're unlimited. You don't have to send the submarine back to get it reloaded. Pretty nice. Again, I don't know if you need this for the heist or anything. I don't think you do. But still kind of a cool toy to have. Over here at the helm, once we sit down, we'll get some options, and you'll see there's an option to drive, an option to fast travel. So if we look at the fast travel options, you can see each one costs $10,000. They're not cheap, and they'll put us at these predetermined locations on the map, kind of the same way the yacht works. If we hit the square, we will drive the submarine. So here we are. And we still have our 1-star rating for the cops. You can see there are the control reference in the upper left there, which includes firing torpedoes and firing missiles. You have quite a few options here for doing things. You can also use the periscope. You have to be surface to use the periscope. If you are underneath the surface of the water, it will cry about that and not let you use the periscope. But you can lock on with missiles here. You can see there's a reticle there. There's the periscope as well. And again, we can lock on. I'll fire a missile at that cop over there. Boom. Just got ourselves 3 stars now. Now we also have the sonar option, which you can hear running, and you can see on the little map there, and I turned that on with the R3 button. And that'll let us detect any other submarines, I'm guessing, in the area. One of the other items about the sonar is that if you're in the submarine, you won't show up on any other player's maps or on their little radar either. But you have to be underwater for that to be true. Now, if another player is close to you underwater and they have their sonar going, they can detect you. But that's it. If you're on the surface, of course, you're going to show up on other players' maps. But underwater, you won't show up, which is kind of a nice little added bonus here. I seem to run into something here. You can also change your point of view, and it will move the point of view right up to the very front of the submarine. And this is pretty nice. That way you can stop from doing what I keep doing here, which is to run into things underwater. It will not go all the way to the bottom of the ocean. It does have a crush depth, as you can see here. It looks to be about 5,000 feet, I'm guessing. So, anyways, there you have it. That's the submarine. Hope this helps someone out there. I'll see you folks in the next video, and until then, take care.